All right. Mark Allen Bovair tweeted today. He said, "We went from gratitude for a 9 to 5, meaning a job, to absolute disdain in one generation. What happened? Entitlement or enlightenment?" And I have a theory that I've had since, I don't know, a long time ago, which is that everything went wrong when we started using direct deposit. Now, this is not the whole story, but I feel like it's part of it. And it goes like this. I remember, so I'm of an age when I used to get a paycheck. And then I remember the time when my employer, there was a bank, said, "Hey, we've got this new thing where the pay will just go directly into your checking account and you'll never get a check." And I said, "Well, okay, that's more efficient. That's way more efficient." Okay, I signed up for it. Almost immediately, I lost the connection between my work and my payoff. The payoff just seemed to be a thing that just happens. Every week I'd check my account and there was more money in there. So they became separated. There was work, and then there was money, but there was no point where your boss would hand you a check and say, in effect, "Thanks for the work." Because that was the point that connected the work and the money. And I said when it happened, this is going to be a disaster. Because if you're trying to teach a dog a trick, try doing it without a treat. Try teaching your dog to shake hands and sit and everything, but no treats, no reward. What you will find is that humans and dogs, pretty similar. If you don't give people a treat, they stop doing the trick and they lose the connection. All right? Your dog doesn't do a trick because it loves you. It was trained by the treats, and that's it. You take away the paycheck, the physical paycheck, and you took away the dog treat. And you still want the dog to do the trick. Now, that's not the whole problem. I would say that also another thing that I've noticed in my current life, I would like to see if any of you have noticed this. When I was a kid, there was never any question about whether I would work as a kid. No question. I was definitely going to be mowing some lawns and shoveling some snow, raking some leaves, moving furniture. I was going to be working on the farm. You know, my family had a farm connection. I was going to be working. And to me, that was just understood. I don't remember it ever even being up for debate. There was no time in my childhood when I thought I wouldn't get a job at 14, you know, a dishwasher and, you know, busser and all that stuff. But now fast forward to 2021. Those of you who have children or grandchildren in your life, how many of you have children or grandchildren in which the expectation is they won't work? Never. Just won't. Because they don't have time and there's so much pressure on them and you're only young once. And maybe, you know, the family has enough money, the kid doesn't have to work. My nieces do nothing. I just want to see in the comments, here, I see a no, I see a nope. Now this is more a conservative audience, so I would imagine most of you are putting your kids to work. Somebody says too much school to do, right? That became the new excuse. There's too much schoolwork. I won't be able to get good grades if I have a job. My kids do nothing, same. She wants to work, my kids didn't, not mine. Already working, okay. Both kids worked through the pandemic, my kids worked. Yeah, so I think maybe this group has more workers in it than others, because I think the conservative mindset gets passed on pretty quickly. Yeah, but you know plenty who do not. So those of you, your own kids might be working, so I think this group is not exactly a random sample. Sky Goddess Sue says, "Can't get a kid on my street to mow my lawn." Right. Do you know how easy it was to get a kid to mow your lawn when I was a kid? We were fighting for that work. That was good work. Mowing lawns was about as good as you could get. Yeah, so I think what we've done is we've ruined the work reward connection. Certainly we've ruined it for kids, and we're ruining it for adults as well.